Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliott Pierre, and as usual, we're going to start the show off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
Whatty up, boss? Welcome to the Mac City Morning Show.
Hey everybody, Keith Simpson here from Norrell Toyota. We support the Oil Barons. We've joined the drive-in movie theater. We're involved in the marathon here in Fort McMurray, and that's what makes this community such an amazing place to live.
And we are back. Tanner.
Elliott.
We just had some help.
Yes, we did.
Some two very nice gentlemen came from Shaw, Matt and Willie, and they helped us get the new set, a new look.
Yes, they did.
I'm liking the look that they helped us put together.
They spruced up the place.
They did. So, which camera are we on right now?
2.
Camera 2, so that one?
Yeah.
So everybody can see, look, we got a rug. The cameras got lowered. We got some set design going on here. We tweaked the lights a little bit, not too much with the lights tweaking. But it's looking pretty good.
I think so.
I'm liking it, man.
I do too.
So we got to give big flowers, big shout out to Matt and Willie from Shaw.
Yes.
The amount of work that they put in was
exponentially more than what we put in.
That's right. And what you can't see behind the scenes is they helped clean up and hide some of the wires and like wrap them up.
They didn't like my spaghetti very much.
No.
That's okay.
But that's okay. And like you and I eventually we're going to get to it, but let's be real.
Eventually.
Eventually it could be
whenever.
So also, if you put me back, I don't know, what do we call this one? Camera 2? Which one on me?
1.
1? Camera 1. Hit me, camera 1. We hung up some graffiti, which I'm pumped about. So how much of that are you seeing?
I'll zoom out so that they can see it all.
Yeah, so we got 2 of my graffiti arts that I purchased in my 20s when I was a recruiter in St. John's, Newfoundland. You wouldn't think it, but they have quite the graffiti and shoe culture, hip-hop base in St. John's, Newfoundland. So I'm pumped that some of my artwork made it onto set.
Yeah, you're a big art guy.
Yeah, man.
Very artsy.
Very artsy. So anyways, I like it. I'm liking it. But my favorite part is, as we discussed before, is the rug. The rug is my happy spot. So
yeah,
I'm happy it's here.
You're a big carpet guy, aren't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't like tile. I can mess with hardwood, but if you're gonna have hardwood, you got to have a rug to put on the hardwood as well. So, and then I don't know why anybody wants to wake up first thing in the morning and put their feet on a cold floor. So, like, if I ever was in a house that had hardwood in the bedroom, a rug is going down immediately so that my feet don't hit a cold floor.
You don't like anything cold.
No, I like to be comfortable at all times.
Yeah, isn't that right?
Yeah. So my phone is blowing up right now.
Why?
Because you and I are working on something for a while now, and it looks like it's actually
coming to fruition.
Coming to fruition. That's the word. So we can't give away too many details because it is official, but this is groundbreaking news right now.
If you have me on Snapchat, I guess you get the behind the scenes.
Oh.
I posted a picture on my story asking about interest.
Already?
Yeah, just asking about interest. Not saying anything, not just putting a feeler out there.
There we go. Well, I'm gonna let you guys know that Tanner had an idea, a dream, a vision a little while ago, and he said, "Hey, I wanna throw a rave or a party or a banger, bring electronic music, EDM music. I want to bring the music to Fort McMurray. I don't know what you call such an event." And I said, let's make it happen. So I'm calling it a banger.
Event is what we have as a working title right now.
That's right. So it's a stage title. That's why I can't give too much away.
Yeah.
But I don't want to give the venue away, but we got a spot. We partnered up with a cool guy, really cool guy named Tyler.
Shout out, Tyler.
Big shout out to Tyler. He came, he sat in the chair yesterday, and we were just spitballing ideas, and then we put a plan into motion, and click, 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 here we are. So the date it's a Thursday. It's May 26th, right?
That's this month.
That's it. That's in a few weeks, man.
Yeah, that is only one more Tanner and Elliott episode away.
That's right. So for everybody at home who's watching the Tanner and Elliott episodes, we're going to make a clickbait title too. So more people are watching this episode to find out about this. But the 26th of May, a banger is going down. Location, yet to be announced. Title, yet to be announced. Artists, yet to be announced. But we already got everything in the works. So it's happening. It's official.
Just got to cross our T's and dot our I's.
That's right. So the next Tanner and Elliott episode, we'll
have some more information.
We'll blow it. By time that happens, we'll blow it out. And you've probably seen advertisements that we'll post and stuff prior to. But
you heard it here first. Once you see those things.
Yeah. Well, I guess anybody who's following you on Snapchat heard it first.
Well, they didn't hear anything. I just asked a question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, hey, who would be interested in doing such a thing?
Yeah.
Not, hey, this is going down.
Okay.
So
if you're watching this episode, early on, too, we broke that news in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, we don't usually do our interesting stuff until the later half of our episodes.
No. So that's official. That's official. So it's been a good few days.
Yeah.
It's been nice to be back on set.
Yeah.
I think everybody watching at home in the next little bit, you're going to see a lot of our traveling episodes where we left set.
Yeah, I'm off to travel again tomorrow.
You are off to travel again.
Yeah.
I'm kind of envious.
But also completely not envious.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to come and get on that early morning bus ride with me?
Yeah, I am 100% sure I am not down with the traveling.
Yeah.
That the way you're doing this is not my way of doing it.
It's also not my way of doing it, but sometimes it's the way it needs to be done.
That's right. It's a rush trip.
Yeah, fact.
It's a rush trip. So I'm happy to bow out. And got to give shine out to what I will be doing and why I can't come, even if I wanted to, is I'm going to be helping out with the Northern Lights Regional Health Foundations, filming some stuff with Cindy and a few of the sponsors and a few of the people who are going to be getting involved with the Spring Fling.
That's your favorite non-for-profit, isn't it?
Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. I love Cindy. I love the hospital. Eventually, knock on wood, hopefully not anytime soon, I'm going to have to utilize that facility. So,
what makes you think that you will ever need to enter the hospital in your life?
I don't know.
Your crazy track record of hospital visits already? Yeah.
Knock on wood. But you know what? I did have to use the hospital not a decent amount, but a few times when Keegan was a kid.
Well, I guess you had to use them once.
That's right. There you go.
The hospital is the only building that you walk out of, never walking in.
Oh, there you go. So, yeah, I love the Northern Lights Regional Health Foundation.
Yes.
And so I love helping them out. And, yeah, so I'm excited to hang out with Cindy. It's all a good time, always a good time, and meet all the different people that I'll be filming. So that's why, even if I wanted to, I couldn't join you on your escapades this week. But
it's all right. I'll have stories when we get back.
Yeah, I have no doubt about that.
Oh, yeah. There's, I don't know. We're really embodying the green light mentality at this rave, I think.
Yeah. My only worry, and I'm just going to say it out loud, my only worry about this trip that you're going on is the early morning bus trip on Friday.
Yeah, trust me, I'm worried about that too.
Because the last one that we went to with Colton, I was just like, bro.
Yeah, you're cutting it close.
And he cut it literally minutes close. Like I was trying to be positive and like, come on, man, you can make it. But the whole time I was like,
oh, he's not making it.
He's coming back.
Yeah, 100%. I thought so too.
So when he messaged and he's like, hey, I made the bus, I was like, that is unbelievable.
And and I think it probably helped that we willed it into existence.
Mm-hmm. I was cheering on. I was hoping he was going to make it.
You got this, bro. Don't worry about it. I don't know why you're stressing. Meanwhile, in my head, I was like, he is going to be missing his bus.
That's right.
And he has the worst luck. He has opposite of us luck. Right. So my guess was that he was going to miss that bus and would have had to pay for another ticket.
That's right. But and I didn't know when the other ticket was. I don't know how many times that bus runs.
Twice. Yeah, that one and then one more at 4 o'clock. But that one doesn't get in until 9.
Oh, he would have had to spend a whole day. He would have hung out with us for a little bit, I guess.
But we'd have had to go.
We had to go.
Yeah.
So that's my only apprehension about your upcoming travels. But hey, that's just part about the fun of traveling. I haven't missed many planes or buses in my life, but I have a few. And you know what? They always come with a good story.
Absolutely. So
Yeah, I've surrendered. I've been lucky enough. Like, I'm the type of guy who, when they at the airport, is just like, "Hey, our plane is full. Would anybody like to surrender their seat?" I'm just like, "This guy would." So, but the trick is, if you're gonna do
until
it,
they offer something. Yeah.
you never go up right away because
Yeah.
they're gonna give you a bunch of money and a free flight later, and accommodations and cab fare and a meal. You wait it out.
Yeah, 100%.
You don't run up there first.
Yeah, and if somebody is willing to run up first, then let them do it.
That's right. Hey, they wanted it more than me.
Yeah.
But I was in the best time I ever did it. I was in Halifax, and it just all worked out. And boy, oh boy, did Air Canada hook me up on that trip. So,
which doesn't sound normal for Air Canada.
This is listen. I'm not giving any shade to Air Canada. I have only had the best experiences flying Air Canada. I personally love Air Canada.
I would like you to name 3 stories right now where you had a bad experience doing anything, though. So
this is true. But as far as a lot of the complaints that people throw in Air Canada's face, I have never had any of them. They've never lost my luggage. Anytime that a flight was postponed, they gave me great connection flights to get back on. When I have surrendered my seat, because I've done it more than once, they've hooked me up adequately, like Air Canada. And I'm not going to lie, like I love the seats. I love the movie selections Air Canada gives. I like the food. I'm a big, big, big Air Canada supporter. Huge Air Canada. And as you know, but some other people may not, in my previous work life, I used to have to fly all of the time. And I always flew Air Canada.
And you are a very brand loyal person, aren't you?
100%. 100%. Like we don't have very many airlines to fly in Canada, so from time to time you got to get off Air Canada, and I have flown Swoop and WestJet happily. I have no problem with these airlines, but if the flight is available, I'm going Air Canada every time. So if anybody from Air Canada is watching this, listen, I love your airline. I want to fly on your airline. You want to shoot me a few free tickets for me and Tanner to go on some trips?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I need some convincing, personally.
You need some convincing. You need like real life convincing.
Yeah, like I need that first person experience.
That's right.
Convincing.
That's right.
And then I'm open to changing my mind on my views.
That's right. So Air Canada, hey, listen, the world's opening up, and I'm willing to go wherever you fly.
The world is opening up, and I'm willing to open up my opinions on travel.
You know what's awesome about Air Canada, too, that a lot of people don't know about? A lot of people probably you might know about, but you might not have experienced, is the Air Canada Lounge.
Yeah, how many people you know that has actually experienced that?
I don't know. I don't have a running tally. But the Air Canada Lounges, if you ever have the experience to get in one of them. The one there, I think there's 2 in Toronto, unbelievable. The one in Edmonton, really great. Calgary, amazing. The one in St. John's was the very first Air Canada Lounge I ever went into. And so it holds a soft spot in my heart. Air Canada Lounges, amazing. Amazing. So that's something that a lot of people may or may not know or have not experienced.
So no wonder that you haven't had any of these experiences or, you haven't had anything go wrong. It's like, yeah, you're sitting in the Air Canada Lounge.
No.
Word gets around. Word gets around.
90% of the time I am not with my travels in the Air Canada Lounge. So, because I travel a lot. And so when I was younger traveling, you had to get... Like, I was able to get into Air Canada because I flew so much, so I got priority boarding and everything else. But, like, that took a little bit to accumulate that point status of traveling that much. And when I travel with the fam...
Oh, they can't get in?
They can't get in. So
how do you expect to get me in?
Oh,
you get one.
I get one.
Oh, so it's like you gotta choose.
Yeah, so I'm like Keegan or EK, and it's just like, well, come on now.
Yeah, sorry, EK.
Yeah, sorry.
Your fault, you birthed him.
That's right. So, but yeah, so the majority of the time, or if I'm like more often than not, I'm not traveling by myself. I'm with my friends or with like my family, mom, dad, brother, and sister. Like we go on trips and stuff. And so for me, just to like peace out, it's kind of a jerk move.
I think it's really funny that you get one like Air Canada Lounge is like, yeah, you can blow one dude's mind.
Yeah.
You get one person to blow in, but like that's it.
That's it. That's it. Last time when me and Jay we went on a trip, we utilized the lounge. It was really funny. He booked the ticket on his on his company credit card.
Yeah.
And so then when I went to tap in using mine, they're like, "No, you can't get in." And I was just like, "What?" And I guess we found out the hard way that like
You only get two.
you only like so if, no.
No, like
If you only get I was able to get in
because you were his plus.
because I was his +1, but and we were supposed to we were supposed to have a third companion with us, and we would have been at the point where like, oh crap, we all three can't get in. So
I would have
anyways.
left the companion.
No, because Pero had never been in the lounge before. So what would have happened was on the way
Jay.
down, him and Jay would have gone, and then on the way back, me and Pero would have gone.
Yeah.
So we would have,
What Pero would have got spoiled.
yeah. So we planned it out. So anyways, Air Canada, I can't say enough friendly things about you. I've had great experiences on Air Canada flights, and I've been able to see some beautiful places on Air Canada.
I've only ever really had one bad experience with Air Canada,
Oh,
and it was followed by an amazing experience with WestJet.
oh,
And so there's that into play. But we were, and they ended up fixing it. And the way they fixed it is they sent us to WestJet, but I was with my school trip, and we were flying back into Fort McMurray, and we were like 12 hours away from the school no longer having insurance for any of the kids. Because they only had it to a set date, right?
Yeah.
And we got to the airport, and WestJet was like, yeah, like, your flight was delayed from China to Vancouver, and now your flight from Vancouver to Fort McMurray is going to be delayed, and the next one isn't until the morning for Air Canada, so we're sorry. And my teacher went up there with, like, her extra bravado and, like, intimidation tactics, and was basically like, I have 30-plus kids here who are going to no longer be insured, and it is a majority of your flights, so you are going to figure this out. And they ended up being like, well, the only flight's the WestJet flight. My teacher's like, don't care, get us on it.
Which teacher was this?
Miss Schaffner.
Oh, big shout out.
Yeah,
we're
big
gonna
shout out,
we're gonna
Schaffner.
add her in like what we talked about.
Yeah.
Miss Schaffner saving the day.
Yeah, Miss Schaffner saved the day a bunch and just played it cool.
We need to get her back on the show more
Yeah,
often.
she's a gem. I love her to death.
Yeah, we should reach out to her.
Absolutely, we should.
She should just come because she hasn't seen the new set.
Yeah, the new set.
The new set.
Now we've had nobody see this set.
That's right. It's really funny for everybody because you got to watch the YouTube exclusives. We've already pre-filmed a numbers of episodes without
The update.
the update. So you're going to see this now and be like, wow, this is great. And then it's going to go back to the old set. And you're like, how come the props are gone? How come the carpet's gone? How come the cameras look different? What are the angles all about?
It's because we're uncoordinated.
Yeah. And so it's going to probably be at least a month until people, well, no, that's a lie. Because the Dolly Parton library is about to bump a bunch of episodes next week because they have their event. Hey, let's shout out their event. Let's look at a calendar. I am emceeing this, by the way. So
If you want to see Elliott talk live and in person,
yeah, the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, their events start next weekend. There's tons of different events for you and your family and your kids to go to. They're all family friendly. It's all for a great cause because the Dolly Parton Youth Imagination Library, all these people who work there, they're giving away free books to your kids.
and who doesn't like free books
Free-
other than us?
Free books. So you got to get involved with this. So I'll put the link below so you can find out a little bit more. Tickets are selling out. For the majority of these events, I think the tickets are sold out. I think there's a few left though. So, but what they're really looking for, and what we're really looking for as well, because everybody loves a good sponsor. But I would say if you're a sponsor out there, I'm going to be a little selfless here. You should sponsor the Dolly Parton Imagination Library group here in town before you sponsor the Mac City Morning Show.
Wow, look at you being so selfless.
Just saying. So they're looking for some sponsors, so we'll link them below. It's going to be a great event, and it's happening 1 week from today. 1 week, 1 day from when you guys see this exclusive YouTube episode.
Which I will be back for.
Oh, yeah, your trip is so short.
I know.
I have nothing against a short trip. I've literally like gone to Edmonton
Came back the same day.
same day. I'm all for a short trip,
Yeah.
especially like for the right reason. And you have all of the elements of for the right reason, other from that return bus ticket home.
Yeah.
That to me is just like,
And it was either the time that I told you
yeah,
and returning at like 5,
yeah,
or taking one like 45 minutes later
right.
and returning at 9.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There wasn't like an afternoon bus that got you home at like midnight?
Yeah, there was like 3 days prior to us buying them.
Oh, right, gotcha. It was a last minute trip.
You gotta wait for the funds.
Yeah.
And blah blah blah.
There you go. So listen, I haven't seen the set yet, how it looks in camera. Can you see my feet on the rug?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to see them on the rug?
No. It's just, I'm not going to lie, for the people at home, I love sitting crisscross applesauce. It's my preferable way to sit. But every once in a while, like I love the carpet. And so, because of my father, I've been reprimanded for not wearing shoes on this show. But on our Friday episodes, I might go barefoot and just have my feet just like really.
Well, they're Friday exclusives.
Yeah.
You can be different.
That's right.
I'm just mad this carpet doesn't match our drapes, but we can change that.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
I try to be funny, and it just all comes out the same.
That's
But
good. I like it. Oh, you know what we forgot to do for this episode?
what did we forget to do?
We forgot to put on the backlighting for the set.
Why don't you turn it on?
I don't have the battery.
Ah, good point. I can give it to you.
Yeah, okay, let's try it out. I don't want I'll catch it. Thank you. All right, let's do it. Let's make that big difference. So this is the main reason
Yeah.
why we need to go buy whatever you said we needed to go buy.
DC adapter. You get to see it live. The unveil.
Boom. How good did that look? That's what I'm talking about. Did it mess things up?
A little bit, but we fixed it.
There you go.
Might have to just turn it down a little bit, but
What, the light?
yeah.
Okay.
Because it does have a dial for strength.
It does.
If you can turn it, what's it at?
It's at 51 or 15.
Well, put it at like 25
Oh,
or
there
7.
we go. It was at 51.
Okay, put it at 25.
25. Here we come. You guys are 20. I can't get. Oh, there we go. I was like, I can't do it. I think you're going to be stuck with 26.
Better.
There we go. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Speaking of dynamite, TNT. TNT, we like working titles, but that event that we were talking about on the 26th,
Yeah.
brought to you by TNT.
Yeah.
What comes after TNT, I don't know yet. Maybe nothing. I'm thinking brought to you by TNT.
Yeah, I like that. I think it gives an explosive impact to our name.
That's right.
Yeah.
So 26th, our soiree, our party, our banger, our event, brought to you by TNT.
It's going to be a good time.
Yeah. It's gonna
Limited numbers.
Oh, it's gonna be so limited. This is like
Exclusive.
so exclusive. Like,
And like half of the numbers that we have for this event are going to be filled with entourage of ours anyways.
I almost feel bad talking about this event just because so many people are gonna be like, I want to come, and they're gonna try to come. And it's gonna be like,
well,
listen.
here's the thing. We want it to be filled up because if you want to come and you can't come to this one and we have enough people that want to come, we'll just throw another one
That's right.
bigger and better.
And
then more people can come.
that's right. And the venue that we've chosen, it can spill out into the parking lot.
It could.
So
There'll be some logistical planning in the future.
that's right. So it could get out of hand.
Yeah, and I think...
Which I'd love for it to get out of hand.
Yeah, I would too. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
And then we're going to have to look into making sure that we can have the right food there.
Yep. We got a food truck lady.
We do.
Show up. We need to reach out to her.
Yeah. Well, that was quite quick for her.
Yeah. We do need to reach out to her. And knowing the bylaws that she was able to tell us, she may not be able to be in where it's at, but she could totally be across the street or
Right on that street or wherever.
Mhm.
It's no different than an ice cream truck, I would assume, for the laws at least.
there we go. We'll have to talk about it though, because there is a restaurant establishment
Hmm.
that may have some.
Well, and that would be short.
No, the establishment gets their food from this Easter egg from a establishment next door,
Okay.
and so you can deliver back and forth. But I guess if we just told her don't make the same food that they serve at that place,
And I don't think that would be a problem.
I don't think so either. Anyways, we're meeting with the owner of the establishment this weekend
Let's just
to
hope
iron
it's-
out these type of details.
We'll just hope it's not short notice.
Yeah. Zing zing.
I try my best. Yeah.
So yeah, a lot happened. Oh, since our last Friday episode, we went to Dennis's event.
Yeah, that was.
Let's give Dennis a bunch of fucking flowers. Oops.
Wow, you let that one fly.
I tried to get it, but it came out of my mouth.
Yeah, you were already at the IN for that
Yee. Let's give Dennis a bunch of flowers. My bad.
one.
That it was bound to happen.
Yeah, I'm just surprised it was you that dropped that so hard.
Oh,
Usually I can catch myself at the FU, but
yeah,
you got the whole CK out there.
it's a good thing.
Demonetized. No
yeah.
money from YouTube now.
That's right. But he threw. That's how big of a banger it was. I couldn't even control myself with my enthusiasm behind that event.
Yes, lots of wonderful people showed up.
Oh, it was beautiful to see. The DJs, amazing.
Shout out, what is their
DJ Seth.
no, when they're couples therapy when they're together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Couples Therapy. I don't know. I didn't catch the name of the piano player. He was amazing. The burlesque
Ruben.
dance. Ruben,
Yeah,
the piano player?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And the burlesque dancers. Unbelievable.
I didn't see them.
Yeah, you missed all of that.
Yeah,
Like every time.
yep.
Some would say good timing, some would say bad timing.
Yeah, it depends what you're looking for.
Depending on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, you missed out because they put on one heck of a show.
Well, and as far as I'm concerned, you missed out on some great conversation I had while that was going on. So.
Facts. And the bartenders, all the bartenders, amazing. All of the crews that helped out.
I couldn't even tell that the bartenders were bartenders half the time. Like they just seemed like they were part of the people at the event.
Because they all
didn't-
dressed up.
Yeah, none of them stood out as
Yeah.
workers.
That's right. Except none of them were drinking any alcohol.
No, they were definitely enjoying their food there though.
That's
was-
right. Yeah, from
that
the
was
food
fun.
truck.
That was hilarious to
Yeah.
see. Just a bunch of bartenders eating chicken fingers.
That's right. What's the name of that food truck?
The lunchbox.
The Lunchbox.
Yeah, I love that name.
I love that name. And her food, from what I heard, unbelievable. She was a guest. Her episode will air.
Later.
Has already aired. Today's Friday. Her
Oh,
episode's
yes.
going out. You saw her. You saw about her yesterday.
Yeah.
Thursday. Her
One of
episode
these
airs
days.
on Thursday. And yeah, I can't wait to eat that woman's food.
Oh, dude, that 3-meat sandwich is going to get slaughtered.
Yeah, and I'm interested. Like, I love a good fry, so I'm interested in like what her French fries taste like, and a brisket.
We gotta test the gravy.
Gotta test the gravy.
Gravy testing has been a thing.
Yeah.
For me lately.
Yeah,
I don't know about the audience, but where do you think's the best gravy in town?
I haven't thrown down enough
Gravy?
to even comment on this category.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, we'll have to get you into the gravy game.
Yeah, I know the one gravy in town that I don't like,
And
and I'm
is
not gonna I don't want to. I try my
restaurant or fast food?
restaurant.
Not fair. Oh,
I-
yeah, I know the. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. Exactly
I
what
don't
you're
like to
saying.
throw shade.
No.
So and it's not their fault.
No.
E-
But
Everything else is a banger on the menu, but their gravy to me is like.
okay,
And some people love it. Some people love their gravy.
we might be thinking about two different places then.
Maybe.
Because the place that I'm thinking out of everything in there is just very confusing.
Oh no,
No.
different place.
Different place.
That place has good gravy.
Mm,
It's okay. I like this
Yeah.
this other place that I'm talking about. Like
bad gravy.
bad gravy.
Like chicken gravy almost.
We can't. If I start to describe,
I
it'll
bet
give
you
it
give it
give itself away. Yeah.
And worst fast food is McDonald's. McDonald's has trash gravy.
I've never tried McDonald's gravy.
You've never had their poutine?
Mm-mm.
No, terrible.
No.
Terrible. Like you'd think like like the best fries
Yeah.
mixed with like the best Canadian dish, it would be good.
That's right.
But the fries don't hold the gravy.
No, and nor should they.
And they just throw the cheese right on top. So like you get through the top layer of your poutine, and then the bottom is just like fries in a dish that used to have gravy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, with McDonald's, I like stick to my McDonald's order.
Yeah.
You and I, and so this is, and I truly believe this. A good meal is only as good as the company that you're with.
Yeah, that's fair. You can have the best meal of your life, and if you're alone, it's not going to be as good.
That's right. Or if you're with a jerk,
Yeah.
it's the worst meal of
Or
your
like
life.
a Debbie Downer.
That's right.
Yeah. No,
So-
this place isn't great. You shouldn't eat meat.
That's right.
Like, but the steak's phenomenal.
That's right. So, company plays a big component in a good meal. And I'm going to go on record to say that you and I had one of the top 3 McDonald's meals of my life.
After the rave?
No, before the rave.
Oh, that was before. That was when we got there?
And when we got there.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Yeah.
McDonald's on Old
I've-
Strathcona in Edmonton.
I've never seen such a golden crispy fry before.
And the nuggets.
Oh my god, like
And a cheeseburger. Like it was
all fantastic.
It was like it's top 3. I know my other. It's top 2 because I can't think of the third off the top of my head. I know the other top McDonald's meal. Yeah, top 2 McDonald's meals. I can't think of the third one off the top of my head. There's just too many to like put a third.
The third is any McDonald's America.
Oh yeah.
That's number 1.
Oh okay.
Yeah, that's number 1.
That's number 1.
And then number 2 would be whatever one you're thinking of. Number 3 would be Old Strathcona.
Yeah.
That's
And
the top 3.
McDonald's in the States is you don't even need company. You could be with like
Yeah.
a serial killer and it's just.
I
can't
bought a homeless man a McDonald's meal in the States, and my goodness, I was like an all-star celebrity in that McDonald's.
Yeah.
This dude just came up. He wanted like a 75-cent cookie, and he had like 23 cents.
Yeah.
And I was like, man's having a rough day, you know?
Yeah,
Like, if you're
that's
coming
right.
in for a cookie, you can't
That's right.
afford it. Like,
That's right.
he didn't come in there because he thought he had enough. He was hoping.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, you know, I'll fill this man's hope. And so like I walked up, and it's McDonald's. So you know, if you've ever gone to a McDonald's, the most you can spend on a meal for yourself with being reasonable is like $12.
You're not throwing down enough, but okay.
That is a reasonable one-person meal.
Right, reasonable, but
Right.
my McDonald's order is well above
Nothing
$12.
you do in life is reasonable. So.
Facts.
But
Okay.
get him his $12 McDonald's meal, and like I just walked up, it's like, hey man, you hungry? You want a meal? And he's like, yeah, I'd really appreciate that. So you know, I do it up. You get the large fries and large drink, because you know you can feel rich at McDonald's.
That's right.
And I gave him the meal, and like I swear to God, everybody in this McDonald's started like clapping for me. I had 3 people be like, thank you so much, that was so kind.
Yeah.
It's like, you guys never do like the pay it forward thing here.
That's right.
Like you just a homeless man needed food. Like I didn't just get drafted first overall here, folks.
Yeah.
Like, but,
That's right. Hey, take it.
and like that guy was like ecstatic, you know, like 20 nuggets, large
Yeah.
fries, a drink, and some ice cream, and he
Yeah.
was just like living the best life he could, you know, out in the LA sun.
Yeah. We're talking about some of my favorite things here on this episode, and
Yeah, this
these
is-
episodes are never planned, but McDonald's and Air Canada. Yeah.
What's-
Listen,
What do you think is the best airport food?
what's the best airport food?
Yeah, like if you're at an airport and you could eat anything,
If you're on a plane or off the plane.
like off in the airport.
See, this is where it gets dangerous. It depends on, or interesting, I should say, because it could be dangerous if you pick the wrong order.
Yeah.
It depends on how long that flight is,
I
and it depends on time of day as well. But
I remember when we were coming back from another school trip that I went to, and we were flying through LA, and a lot of the kids didn't realize that like you could bring anything on the plane if you got it after customs.
right,
Right? And
Right.
so they think no food, no drinks. Like I better finish this before I get on the plane.
Mm.
We had just been to China, which is a place with, you know, no normal North American food.
that's right.
So you just get on the plane, and I remember being like, I'm gonna be a dick. And so like I waited until like 5 minutes as we were boarding, and I went to the Wendy's and I just ordered 2 Baconators with like a large fries and a large drink, and I just curled it up, and I waited until we hit altitude, and everybody had to wait for the little lady to come with her cart so they could get their peanuts. And I just whipped out 2 Baconators and a large fries, and the whole plane just smelt like Wendy's. And like you could hear people being like, "Oh, how did he get Wendy's on the plane?" It's like I put it in my backpack and carried it on.
Oh, that's a dick move.
Oh yeah, it was super evil because like all these poor kids who would like have no money left after the trip and haven't eaten like a semblance of normal food in 2 weeks.
That's right.
I'm just sitting here, 2 Baconators, like, hey, can I get a fry? No, you can't.
No, you can't. Because you can't at that point. Because if you're gonna share one, you got to share all.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of people on this plane.
Yeah, you gotta hold them fries down.
Oh, I actually I had Wendy's yesterday.
Wendy's is fantastic.
I go with the number 2 combo. I like the double patty with the large fries. So always go large fries.
I'm a double Baconator guy.
Yeah, I just the Baconator doesn't have enough well, you don't get like the greens to begin with. I feel I like it. The Baconator is right up your alley. It's just like meat, bread.
Yeah, 100%.
Light on the bread here, all right?
Wendy's is super good for their orders too. Like you just ask for it plain and you get it plain instead of having to ask for the reducted like order.
That's right.
Kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Okay, we'll tag Wendy's on this episode too because they are like, I don't think, did we go through? No, in real life we've gone through. We're not, because I know we're running over time, and I need to actually write this down before I just spit off the top of my head. We've discussed our top fast food restaurants off camera a number of times.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say on camera we can tell people McDonald's is number 1 for you.
Oh, there's like
you're fighting for second place,
and second place is so far removed from
Yeah.
McDonald's. It's like not even.
Yeah, it's not
just
even a
like
competition.
It's like Jay-Z says, I'm at the finish line. You guys haven't even started yet.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
your love for McDonald's is like we need them to send you some merch or something.
Oh, I would listen. McDonald's, hook this guy up.
Yeah.
Like I'm already promoting you for free.
Would you wear the red and yellow color scheme?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd rep the McDonald's colors.
Oh, bro, I would love if you're looking at this McDonald's, they used to have these shirts that were just a white T-shirt with like the big boom M.
Yeah.
Woo!
But I'm talking. You remove the white. White is not a McDonald's color.
Yeah, but they have the golden arches back in the day.
Yeah. But white is not a McDonald's color.
Oh, so
Their colors are red and yellow, like ketchup, red, mustard, yellow.
Let's put this. Let me before I agree to this. McDonald's T-shirts. Let's see what I'm getting myself into. Are you talking about like? Oh, look at this black one. There's nothing wrong with that black one. You probably won't be able to see it on camera, but Tanner, what are you thinking about?
Yeah, black suits you.
Boom. So I would rock that. Somebody wants to send me that McDonald's T-shirt. I'm in for it. No. Found it. This is what you're talking about. You're talking about this McDonald's T-shirt right here.
No, I'm talking like you theme your outfit McDonald's colors.
Oh.
So like you wear the McDonald's yellow pants, a McDonald's red shirt, a red and yellow hat. Like would you deck out?
You want me to dress up like a clown?
No, I want you to dress up like McDonald's color. Like you can dress up however you want.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Hey, if I'm getting free McDonald's, yeah, sure, I do it. But this is the shirt. This is the shirt right there.
Yeah, with Ronald McDonald on it.
Can they? Which camera? Which camera would see it better?
Here. Let me just.
This is it. Now that is a banger of a T-shirt. I'd happily wear that shirt.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just putting it out there in the hopes that somebody gets it for you. Hey.
Yep. That's what you got to do, Tanner.
I've been learning it's working.
That's how life works. You put it out there. For goodness sakes, we put it out on one of those episodes that we wanted some help with set design. Fast forward, not even a week later, boom, here we have it.
That lady put out what her dream place to serve her food was at, and
boom, happened. There's a reason that car is there. Yeah. Toyota FJ, what was it? It's a 45?
FJ45.
FJ45.
Yeah.
There's a reason that is there. You make you stage, you put it out in the universe.
He's fine with the semi truck too if you want to get him a fifth wheeler.
That's right. And you put it out there, and it happens. And I feel this show is just an amplifier of that. So we like to make dreams come true on the Max City Morning Show. So yeah, McDonald's though, number 1. It's not even close. It's not even close.
No.
No.
Do you think it's because of your childhood and like?
We've spoken about that, and I don't think so.
I do.
I think it has a little bit to do with it, but like, My parents weren't like fast food people.
But you didn't have to eat there every day for it to be important. It just had to like you had to have it at like the right moment as a childhood. So like if you had McDonald's because you got an A on the test and your parents were taking you to Disney that night, like that
That's
would
right.
it would just be connected with so many positives that
That's right.
like it would just put itself across the rest.
But in my childhood, I would say most of like those like childhood memories, like birthday parties, all that stuff was A&W here in Fort Mac.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be all of them. It needs to be the
Just
right
the
one.
right one. And what McDonald's does excellently, advertise. They're like an
And
advertising.
consistency.
Yeah.
I bet the McDonald's you've been eating has been the same McDonald's.
Oh, no, we had this discussion. The answer is no. Like there are bad McDonald's in regards, not bad. There's no such thing as bad.
No, but I'm
McDonald's.
saying like the McDonald's you ate as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Consistency wise, it
Yeah.
would be similar to what you're eating today.
Yes.
Versus like A&W has changed their meat, Wendy's has changed their meat. Like
That's right. Change your fries. Wendy's changed their fries a number of times. I almost had to boycott at one point. Now I'm back on Wendy's fries.
yeah, you dip your Wendy's fries in the ice cream.
When I used to eat ice cream, yes.
Yeah, oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you take the lactose pills?
You know what? People keep telling me that, and I want to, but it's one of those things that gotta. If somebody was just like rolling around with a lactose pill, I was like, take this, I'd take it. But like, I haven't made the effort to go buy the lactose pill.
They're literally over the counter.
Oh, I know.
Like you can just like next time you go to Shoppers Drug Mart.
It's it could be a long.
Next time it goes.
Yeah, but then I'd have to like I don't do a lot of shopping is what it comes down to. Like I don't consume.
I'll just
Yeah.
message your sister and be like, hey, tell somebody in the family that
That's
Elliott
right.
needs these pills.
They will, but see, you know my family and what like how you get in with my family.
Yeah.
They're not gonna go. They're just not gonna do it.
Yeah, but what I'm going to tell them is that they need to text somebody else.
Oh right.
Who is responsible enough to make this happen.
Could you
that
imagine
is
if
not
the
one of
only
us.
thing that comes out of this show is a bunch of lactose pills?
Yeah, you just get like sponsored by a lactose pill company.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. I used to love eating ice cream. I don't do it anymore though.
Would
It's
you?
funny as you get older what you can't deal with anymore.
Would you if you didn't absolutely destroy your bathroom afterwards?
That's not even it.
No.
Like my thing with lactose intolerance of whatever sort you want is I get a bloated stomach and I just
the
feel
opposite of that.
uncomfortable.
The opposite.
Yeah, and there's nothing I can do like and I feel uncomfortable for like a good 24-hour period. I'm just like ugh.
You have to process that dairy.
Yeah, it's just like ugh.
No, I'm a milk fiend.
I know.
I love dairy.
You go crazy on that.
I'm a 3% guy.
Yep. So what we at?
42.
I'm sorry. All right.
I quit apologizing. Like we've not done a single Friday episode that hits 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I none of and that's the whole point of these episodes. None of them should hit 20 minutes because
No.
I'm okay going over, but there's a
I like that
there's a limit.
Yeah, I like that the thought process behind our 20-minute episodes are like, hey, you're gonna want to know more of these people, so we'll leave it a little tidbit. In our episodes, we just don't care.
Yeah.
And we're like, you get to hear this.
That's right.
You've made it to the 42-minute mark. This is your fault.
Yeah, that's right. And the fact of the matter is, like on our episodes, like when we interview other people, which is literally a whole year worth of episodes plus 4 every week.
Yeah.
You and I don't get to talk or really share who we are, and
I don't talk at all. Nobody knows
That's
who
right.
I am if it wasn't for the Friday episodes.
And that was funny enough a complaint that did come in. Like I do look at the comments and like we do every once in a while put out like what would you like to hear, and obviously like we're out in public and people talk like, hey, I don't know about you and Tanner. I'm just like, I can correct that.
Who gave you who?
We're not gonna go into
That's
some of
fine.
those out there.
That's fine, but like why?
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah, of course. But like why? Like
Yeah.
like who is sitting back here worrying about the guy with 5 questions and how much he talks?
Listen, man, you got a fan base all of your own.
I know it's weird.
Yeah.
Shout out my what do you call them? Tan stands?
Yeah, I don't know. Tannies, the Tannies.
No, no, pass on that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I feel like the fan base creates their own name.
You know what we're gonna do, and I'm saying it on camera, so it's gonna hold me accountable to it. On Facebook, there's a shop button, and we're gonna start making like merch. Like we do make merch already. Mac City City has merch.
Yeah.
And we have like a brand site approved, and we got brands, but we're gonna start making Mac City Morning Show like specific things, and like it'll be like Tanner's fan club is called blank, and we'll have that. So or like you can what you can do is you can go online, you can buy these mugs
Yeah.
currently. So
Is it just the mugs and like or hats and shirts?
oh, there's a bunch of stuff, but
Yeah.
there's nothing on our website about Mac City Morning Show. So we need to like make a specific page just for that.
Definitely get that fixed.
Yeah. Anyways, everybody who is still tuned in and watching,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Big shout out. Appreciate it. Another shout out to our title sponsor, Noral Toyota. Keith, Fad, Nimmer, all the boys and girls down at Ralph. Thank you so much for the ongoing support. We really do appreciate it. Other from that, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, the rest of the world, I hope you're having a great day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
What a deadly old way to end another morning show. Later, boys.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.